Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zidji. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. In today's video, we're going to be using the Swordsoul deck. I managed to use this deck in Diamond 1. I got it to Diamond 1. Then I used it some more. I managed to go on a 13-0 win streak with it. So I just want to show you guys the same combos. We're waiting for the festival to drop so we can make a different video. So that's going to be tomorrow, the festival drops. It's going to make a best, like the limit 1, right? So yeah, we're going to make a video on that. But today, we're going to showcase the Diamond 1 Swordsoul deck, the best deck in the game. I'm gonna show you guys the combos that you want to do with the cards in hand. Yeah, I think honestly I might make a merch that says we Halkin, because every single duel I'm always Halkin. If we're not Halkin, we're probably gonna lose. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some replays real quick. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Hit that like button for me, comment, share, subscribe if you are new. We're almost at 3,500. We can get there for sure. All right, so right here we're actually able to Halk. So the way we're able to Halk is we're gonna go and use the Spirit of Adhara, right? So what that does is if you control no monster on the field, you can switch summon it to this field, right? You could also use the Vishada to go into Monk, then Adhara, right? So that way you wouldn't have to use a normal summon. But the reason why I wanted to do that is I wanted to keep this in the hand for the Long Yuan when we do grab it to the hand, right? So let's see what we do. Either way, both plays could work. Both plays could work because then Long Yuan could also send the Mo-Yi to the graveyard, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna special summon out the Adhara, normal summon out the Mo-Yi, go into our Hal. Now, normally this would be a risky play, but because we have cross-out designator, if he has an Imperm, an Ash, or a Max D, we were looking good, right? So I do believe he had Imperm. Yeah, so he did try to use Imperm, but we had the cross-out designator in hand. That's why we run 3. So we have a likely chance of opening it in the hand. Okay. Hold on, how do I get rid of that on my screen? Okay, there we go. So we're going to send the Imperm. Perfect. That's negated. Halk resolves. So we're going to go there. We're going to go into the Auroradon, which is banned in the TCG. This is exactly why it's banned. We're going to get the 3 tokens. Then Deskbot is going to activate from the graveyard, right? From the graveyard. Very nice. We're gonna get full combo here. We're gonna be able to lock light as well, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go there, tribute the Auroradon to destroy the Yazi. Yazi brings out the Taya, and we get a token on the field. Then we're gonna go into the backs here. Alright, now we're gonna send the Ashina. Notice why I sent the Ashina, because we already have a Mo-Yi in the graveyard right here, right? So I can use Baxia, pop the token to bring back the Mo-Yi. So we don't need 2 in the graveyard if we already have 1. So we send the Ashina so we can get an Adhara on the field and then pair it up with the Baxia to go into the Chao Feng so that way we can lock light, right? So he can't activate light effects on the field. And then he just scoops. Alright, so this duel right here is a mirror match. We're going to be able to just do the normal plays, I think. I think the normal plays right here was all we could do because we couldn't special summon anything to go into the Christian, the Halk, so we couldn't Halk, unfortunately. But we still get a decent board with the Grandmaster, and then we could also get out on the field our Baron de Fleur. Plus, we have Called by the Grave, just in case, and we have an Ash, right? That's really, really good. We're gonna activate the Pot of D so that way we can draw into a 10E monster, and we did. It's really, really good. So we're gonna send the Ashina, which is perfect. We're gonna add Protos, I think. Yep, we got Protos. We're gonna go into Baron de Fleur, and then we're gonna summon out the Protos, locking Dark, and it's really, really good. This was a mirror match though, so ideally what you would want to try to call is water, but unfortunately we had no water in the field, so Dark is still really good because then they can't Vishada, right? They can't use Vishada. So we're gonna use Called by the Grave on that, so that way that doesn't go off, and then we're gonna save our Ash Blossom for a either a Mo-Yi or the Emergence, right? So he did have the Emergence, and then we're gonna get rid of that, right? And we still have 2 negates. We're gonna let that go through. We let that go through because we knew he was gonna add the Long Yuan to the hand. So when he activates Long Yuan, we're going to obviously negate that. We don't want him to get a Baron on the field or something, right? So, or Cheng Ying. Cheng Ying would be rough. Cheng Ying would be rough. So he's gonna activate that, and then we're gonna negate it, which is perfect. Once we negate Long Yuan, we don't have anything to worry. If they can't go into the level 10s, GG, you know? Okay, so we end up going first again. As always, we can Hulk. We Hulkin. Let's go. We Hulkin. I think this was against a Dino player. And once again, we're going to go into our Hulk. The reason why I didn't summon the Maxi is because we want Maxi for next turn. Plus, we want the Mo Yi in the graveyard so that way we can activate the... we can send the Ashina, right? So that we can lock light. Okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go into the Auroradon, doing the regular Auroradon plays here. Get the 3 token, bring back the death spot. It's always the same. It's always the same. It never changes. Literally never changes. Okay, it's gonna come back. We're gonna go into the Yazi. We're gonna activate Auroradon to pop the Yazi by tributing itself. Really good. Bring the Taya. Taya sends the worm from the graveyard to special the token. Get Baxia. Baxia sends the Ashina. We activate this to pop the token, bring back Moye. Showing the Protoss in the hand. I love showing the Protoss because it scares the opponents. It really does scare them. Okay, so we're going to bring out the Adhara here. We're going to activate it. Now we lock the light. Light is now locked. We're gonna activate Adhara to bring the Ashina, so that way we can use Long Yuan. We're gonna go into the Chishao. Activate it and activate that, which is really good. Since we already have Protoss in hand, we don't need to add what's that one card? Emergence, because we can just add the Long Yuan here. I can't. This is why I hate Poly D. We drew Poly D off of Poly D. I can't believe it. We only run 2 in the deck. 2! And I still somehow managed to get it in there. It is what it is. Okay, so we're going to go into the Cheng Ying, while also bringing out the Protoss. And then we have this to negate. We have the cross out to banish, then to banish a card on the field and in the graveyard. We're going to activate Maxi because we know this is a dinosaur deck. They special summon a lot. Okay, so let's see what he does here. We're gonna be able to get a token on our side of the field. Gonna chain block it, but we have Imperm, so that's really good. We had Imperm. Imperm actually saved us here, I think, because his monsters are Earth and Dark. The only thing is he can't special summon Dark monsters from the extra deck, so I don't think he could have done anything really. Okay, he's gonna attack into it, sending the baby. Baby's gonna activate. He's gonna get the Scrap Raptor. He's gonna try to activate Scrap Raptor here, but we are going to Ash. We are ashing that. Okay, he still gets his effect to normal summon another. Alright, so he's gonna go into a level... Oh, he's going to the Scrap Wyvern. But we're gonna cross that out, and then we're going to banish this. And we're also gonna banish a card from the graveyard. Okay, and then he scoops. GG. Alright, so the last 3 play I have here, you guessed it, we Halkin. We are Halkin. Actually, no, we're not gonna Hulk. So notice how I could have gone into Hulk right here, but if I did go into Hulk, it wouldn't. I couldn't extend past Baxia, and that's simply because we don't have any other Swordsoul card in the hand or Tenyi card in the hand, right? So if I went into Hulk, I would go the regular plays. I could get out the Auroradon, and then I could bring Yazi, pop Yazi, then get Taya. But then if I do that, I can't extend past the Baxia because once we bring Moyi from the graveyard, or we even send Moyi to the graveyard, we bring it back, but then we can't special summon the token to extend, so we can't get our Long Yuan, and we can't get our Protoss on the field, right? So what I decided to do is we have the Ecclesia in hand. We're just gonna go, and then we're gonna bring out the Moyi so we can show the Adhara here. And this is good for going next turn, right? Because we have Maxi if he's special summoning a lot. We have an Ash, and we have Cross out just in case, right? So I think the right play here is to just go Moye and do your regular play. And yeah, so that's what we decided to do. We're gonna activate the Moye, showing this. This is against an Eldritch play, by the way, so the Maxi really didn't come in clutch. Really did not. Alright, we're gonna go into the Grandmaster adds, and Moye search. Really good. Gonna draw one, which is a Taya. Really good draw for next turn. And we added the Long Yuan. Long Yuan's gonna send the Adhar. And we're gonna go into Baron. We're gonna do 1200. We're gonna set and then end our turn. So right now the field isn't too bad, right? It's just when you're playing against an Eldritch player, they probably have like something to stop it. They definitely have something. I always ash any card that adds 2 to the hand, because once they go +2, you never know what they could do, right? Like +2 is really good. And especially if he's using Pot of Extravagance. That's from the graveyard. No, that's from the Ash deck. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay, he's gonna go Eldritch here, which is fine. This Eldritch player really did mess up a lot. And notice when he did use this, he sent Imperial Order. He shouldn't have. He should have sent something else. And you'll see what else he does in this duel that actually didn't like make any sense at all. Okay, he's gonna set. Then he sends his. If he had just kept that card, if he kept this card, he would have won. If he kept this card on the field, he would have won 150%. Alright, so we're gonna Maxi. We're gonna get to draw 1. He gets to special summon it at 3500. And then he goes into DPE as well. Yep, Fusion Destiny. DPE. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to bait this DPE pop, right? We need him to pop something. So since in my hand we have an Ashina, what I wanted to do is try to bring out a Vishda, but we're gonna use this to send the Ash, so that way I could use the Imperm. He's gonna, so right here he chains it for some reason. He shouldn't have. If he didn't do this, he wouldn't have died this turn, I don't think, right? Because I mean, he probably would, right? He wouldn't be able to activate his effect, and we have in hand enough for game. So either way, I think he would have lost. But he decides to chain the DPE to this and just destroy it, so that way he can come back next turn. Just in case it does get destroyed. I don't think he knew that if it gets destroyed, he still comes back. It is what it is. So I activated. The reason why I did this way, I didn't activate the Taya yet, and I just activated this, is because I thought this was a skill drain. So this is skill drain. Taya doesn't activate, right? So what we want to do is try to bait out the skill drain. So we're gonna go in right away into the Long Yuan to try to get out our thing. Right, so we're gonna go here. Summon the Vishda, which is good. We need to get rid of the token so we can go into Monk. Do 1200. We're going into the Monk. Then Vishda's effect will activate. We're gonna try to send this just in case. Right? If it was a skill drain, it wouldn't have mattered. So that's really good. Try to bait out the skill drain. So he has 2, but we have Baxia. Baxia will send 2 to his deck. We're gonna banish 1 on the field and 1 from the graveyard, which is really good. I'm gonna go there, get the token. We're gonna go Baxia. Baxia activates, sending that. But then we get the Taya in the graveyard to send another card to the graveyard, and that's just gonna be GG. We send the Protoss. That is GG's. Alright guys, here is my Swordsoul deck. Nothing really changed. The deck is really good. Even without the Hulk, it's somewhat decent, right? Or if they decide to ban Auroradon and the Hulk, that's gonna be good. Right? That's when you want to run the DPE version, which I do have if you guys want to see right here. Personally, I am not a fan of this version because it bricks a lot, in my opinion. It does brick, and most of the time you're relying on the one combo, which is you're passing on this and then you're passing on this with maybe a blackout on the field, right? Or an imperm, or one of these quick play spells, right? But I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of this one. I prefer the Hulk one more. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hit that like button for me, comment, share, subscribe, all this stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.